Dawn breaks over Norfolk, Virginia, the salty air thick with expectation. Resting in the harbor, a colossal warship stirs, the USS Gerald R. Ford, the pinnacle of naval innovation. Across its sprawling flight deck, thousands of sailors spring into action, inspecting instruments and fastening lines. Sunlight dances across the ship's towering superstructure and gleaming radar domes, a tribute to cutting-edge American design. On the bridge, the captain issues calm, assured orders. Deep below, engineers keep a vigilant eye on the twin nuclear reactors that will energize the vessel for generations. Tugboats gently guide the behemoth from its berth, and the carrier's horn bellows, a powerful signal that the journey has begun. The Ford sets a course for open water, a floating metropolis where every crew member is essential. Picture a skyscraper laid on its side, bustling with more people than some entire towns. As the carrier slips into the vast ocean, its monumental scale becomes even more striking. The shoreline fades behind. This ship is designed to project strength far beyond American shores. Activity intensifies as the Ford enters the Atlantic, the deck alive with coordinated motion. Sailors in vibrant jerseys, yellow, green, purple, move in perfect sync, gearing up for the main event, launching and recovering fighter jets. The steady drone of engines blends with the piercing whine of jet turbines spinning to life. This steel city pulses with energy, primed for action. The work is perilous, but it's a mission that must be done. Each takeoff and landing is a masterclass in teamwork and accuracy. The Ford isn't just awake, it's surging with purpose. What does $13 billion buy? The USS Gerald R. Ford, a technological marvel. Standing 25 stories tall and weighing over 100,000 tons, it's a floating airport and a fortress. The flight deck covers 4.5 acres, reserved for some of the world's most advanced hardware. Inside, two A-1B nuclear reactors generate 3 times the power of previous carriers, fueling everything from radar to coffee makers. This surplus powers the ship's cutting-edge tech, making it more efficient and lethal. The Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, or EMALS, replaces steam catapults, using magnets to launch jets smoothly and reliably. EMALS is gentler on planes, requires fewer crew, and boosts mission rates. The Ford's dual-band radar tracks more targets, farther away, with greater precision. Every inch of the ship was optimized by computer modeling, improving the flow of aircraft and people. The result? 25% more sorties with a smaller crew. It's not just an upgrade, it's a reimagining of what a carrier can be. The Ford is a floating power grid, ready for whatever the world throws at it. This is working smarter, not just harder, on a scale that's hard to imagine. The Ford sets a new standard for naval power. For the 4,500 sailors and aviators aboard the Ford, life is a blend of intense work and tight quarters. Days start before sunrise and end long after sunset, with 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. Most sailors share berthing compartments, sleeping in triple-decker bunks with little privacy. Yet a strong sense of community forms. These sailors become family, supporting each other through the challenges of life at sea. The ship's galleys serve over 18,000 meals a day, baking bread and preparing everything from burgers to salads. Even the kitchens are upgraded for efficiency and quality. When not working, sailors unwind in gyms, libraries, lounges, or chapels, and some take college courses. The Ford even has its own TV studio for onboard news and entertainment. These amenities are vital for morale during long deployments. Despite the high-tech environment, the basics remain: a place to work, eat, and rest. Life aboard is demanding, but camaraderie and resilience keep the crew going. Every day is a test of discipline and teamwork. The floating fortress is as much about its people as its technology. The flight deck is the most dangerous 4.5 acres on Earth, a symphony of controlled chaos. The Ford's EMALS catapults launch FA-18 Super Hornets with a surge of electromagnetic energy. Recovering planes is just as dramatic. Jets catch steel cables with their tailhooks, and the advanced arresting gear brings them to a stop in seconds. Aircraft elevators, powered by electromagnetic motors, move planes quickly between decks. Redesigned weapons elevators deliver pre-configured bombs and missiles directly to the flight deck, saving time and reducing risk. Every improvement boosts the ship's combat power and efficiency. Sailors in colored jerseys, yellow, blue, red, green, purple, each have a critical role, from directing aircraft to handling ordnance and fuel. Communication is by hand signals. The noise is too intense for words. It's a human and technological ballet, where precision is everything. Every launch and recovery is a test of skill and nerves. The Ford's innovations make these operations faster and safer. The flight deck is where technology and teamwork meet. Here, the ship's true power is on display. The Ford was built for the future, and the F-35C Lightning II is its star. This fifth-generation fighter is a flying supercomputer, stealthy, networked, and designed for carrier operations. Its shape and coatings make it nearly invisible to enemy radar, able to strike and vanish undetected. The F-35C's sensors gather and share battlefield data, giving pilots a 360-degree view through a revolutionary helmet display. Pilots see critical info projected on their visors, even the world below thanks to external cameras. The F-35C is a node in a vast network, sharing data with the carrier, other jets, and allied forces. It's not just about having the best jet, it's about how it connects the entire fleet. The Ford and its air wing create a dominant, interconnected force. The F-35C is the sharp point of the spear, the Ford is the arm that wields it. Behind the technology are the real stories of the people who bring the Ford to life. In 2017, Lieutenant Seaman Dr. Jamie Struck made the first ever landing using the new advanced arresting gear, a historic moment for the Navy. The ship's post office handles thousands of pounds of mail weekly, keeping the crew connected to home. Sailors work tirelessly behind the scenes, from fixing elevators with 3D printed parts to keeping morale high. Innovation and adaptability are constant. Problems are solved at sea, not just in port. The crew is a diverse mix from every state and background, united by a shared mission. On board, differences fade, teamwork and trust take over. Every sailor's story is part of the Ford's legacy. The ship is a floating example of America's diversity and determination. Extraordinary things happen when people come together for a common purpose. Why does America need a ship like the Ford? It's a tool of diplomacy, deterrence, and power projection. When crisis erupts, the first question is, where are the carriers? The Ford and its strike group send a clear message. We are here, ready, and watching. It can operate anywhere, bringing an air force more powerful than most nations. The Ford's speed and flexibility make it vital for humanitarian aid, protecting shipping lanes or deterring aggression. It strengthens alliances operating alongside partners like the British and Japanese navies. The carrier is a cornerstone of global stability and American security. Its presence deters conflict before it starts. If deterrence fails, it becomes a powerful sword. The Ford is a 4-acre shield defending America and its allies. The Ford isn't just the newest ship, it's a leap into the future of naval warfare. Its technologies, emails, advanced arresting gear, dual-band radar, new reactors, set the standard for decades to come. Built for adaptability, the Ford can accommodate future tech like lasers and unmanned aircraft. It's designed to counter new threats from long-range missiles to advanced submarines. The Ford class ensures the Navy's edge in a changing world. It's a national effort, a symbol of American resolve and ingenuity. As these carriers sail the world, they carry more than aircraft. They carry America's commitment to security. The job is dirty, expensive, and difficult, but essential. As long as there are oceans, America will need ships like this. The Ford is the future, sailing today.